Good morning, students. The information of the lecture is date 19 June, class 8th, subject English, essentials of English grammar. Lecture number 1 it is, children, and we are going to read chapter number 4, verbs expressing the future. Verbs expressing the future, children. Let's just read will, shall, simple future. So when we talk about simple future, will and shall will be the helping verb of simple future. Let's see the uses of simple future. We use I'll when we decide to do something at the time of speaking. Right? I'll is given here. It can be with the first person basically. Would you like to eat something? Thank you. I'll have some sandwiches, please. Ill is the short form or contracted form of will. Right, students? Will or shall. It varies actually. There's no milk to make tea. Don't worry, I'll go and get some. Right? It means like to speak in a good way, we contract the forms of will or shall. Next, go to negative. The negative of will is won't. I won't take much time of yours. Won't is the contracted form of will not. Right? Let's go to third. We often use will to express something which is certain to happen, something which we cannot alter. Alter means, students, change. We cannot change. Something over which we have no control. The school will remain closed tomorrow. That means there is no control and this will happen, sure. They won't declare the results before 10th May. That's sure, no control. So things will go in the future or will not, right? On which we don't have control will come under simple future. Fourth use, we use will to express the speaker's view. There can be the views of speakers anything like I'm feeling feverish, I think I'll consult a doctor, right? So there is just expression or like speaker's views. It's very hot in the afternoons. I don't think I'll go out. Used with I think, I don't think. Right, students? So means like these are views of the speakers. Let's see next. Next one is to offer to do something. When you offer someone to do something, I'll open the door for you. You look tired. I'll get you some tea. Means offering something. So you use their simple future. To promise to do something. Thanks for the book. I'll return it by Sunday. Right? You're promising someone in the future basically. To ask somebody to do something. Will you please get some aspirin? Aspirin basically. That's the name of the medicine. I've got a headache. The aspirin is the name of the medicine. So ask somebody to do, you use simple future. Shall I, shall we? Shall is not common in modern English. Shall I and shall we are used in questions to make offers or suggestions. Well, dear children, whenever we put a question to someone, we use with I and we shall. Whether it is not in use but shall is used in interrogative sentences. That is to be kept in mind, every one of you. See the example. Shall I get you some coffee? Offer. Shall we visit the adventure island this weekend? Suggestion. So remember this, when you are going to put a question with I or we, you will use shall there. Otherwise, you can put anything, that's okay. In affirmative or negative sentence, you can put will with I, we, but with interrogative sentence, you need to put shall, right? So let's go to next. Yes, that's exercise. Complete these sentences with I'll plus suitable verb for oral practice. You need to do this in your fear notebook, children. Let's see the example. I have received your letter. Dash you some money by Monday. Right? So there is a verb. Verb is not given. You need to pick yourselves, everyone. I have received your letter. I'll send you some money by Monday. Right, everyone? So like this, you need to complete the exercise. I'll do first sentence for you. Shall we get you something to eat? I think dash some biscuits. Some biscuits means I'll have. So we'll have in the bracket I'll have some biscuits. I'll have will be the correct here to complete the sentence. Like this, children, you need to complete these all sentences, right? Once again, I'm telling I think bracket dash some biscuits means I'll have some biscuits. That's the correct answer of this first sentence. Rest you'll do it yourselves. Let's go to next. Frame questions with shall I or shall we to suit these situations. It's not safe to go alone at this late hour. Shall I come with you? Like this is the example. Then first sentence I'll do with you, rest you'll do it yourself. This movie is drawing packet houses. This movie is drawing packet houses. Right? Now you can create any sentence like this. Let me just create for you. Rest you'll create yourselves. This movie is drawing packet houses. Shall I book tickets for the Sunday? Shall I book tickets for the Sunday? Like this, you will complete the sentences, children. Once again, I'm repeating. Shall I book tickets for the Sunday? Right? Rest you'll do it yourselves. Let's go to next. Going to. Now see, we use the going to form to suggest that there is an intention or a decision to do something in the near future. Right, everyone? We are going to play a friendly match tomorrow. The employees are going to press for pay revision. Right? The employees are going to press for pay revision. Now you need to see when you're going to form to suggest there is intention or decision to do something in the near future, right? Let's go to point second. We also use this form to predict a future action when there is a clear evidence of its coming true. So future action, basically it's getting wet in rain, she's going to catch flu, something is gonna happen, that's what you're using here. Remember this, the signal has turned green, the train is soon going, the train is soon going to enter the platform. Signals are there, that's why the train is going to enter any moment. When the things are about to take place in the near future, that is also made the with the going to form, right? Will or going to. Now see the contradiction. Going to is used if an intention or decision exists beforehand, and will if a decision is made at the time of speaking. We are going to shift to our new house. The decision has already been made. It means they are going to shift their house. Decision is made. The landlord is going to increase the rent of this house. We won't accept that. Will shift to a new house. The decision is made at the time of speaking. When the decision is made at the time of speaking, there you use will, oblique shall, and when an intention or decision exists beforehand, means before speaking, that's going to. Let's see next. Exercise third we are going to do. In third exercise, fill in the blanks with will or the going to form, right everyone? Now you need to see if the decision is beforehand, then you're going to use going to. If at the time of speaking, then will. I'll do two sentences for you. Karan has joined a medical college. Karan has joined a medical college. He is going to be a doctor. Because he has joined, the decision is already beforehand prepared, that's why he is going to be a doctor. I think you understood this. Means decision beforehand made. After 5 o'clock, let's go to next sentence. After 5 o'clock there will be a mad rush at the ticket window. At the time of speaking, the one is talking. The one is talking at the time of speaking. There will be a mad rush at the ticket window. So will we use there, right? We use there will. Rest of the sentences you will do it yourselves, everyone. Let's go to next sentence. Present continuous with a future meaning. Present continuous with a future meaning. Preeti is getting married next week. I'm leaving this office next month. We use the present continuous tense to express the future action if the speaker knows that something is going to happen because an arrangement has already been made. Means action will surely take place in the near future that can be expressed in present continuous. As you have seen the examples, let's see next also. In the going to form, there is intention or decision, but there may not be any arrangement. But here arrangements are done. Let's see next. In the present continuous tense, there is some kind of arrangement also. I am leaving this office next month. Arrangement is done. I am going to leave this office next month. Decision, but there may not be arrangements. So that we need to contradict in between. But there is only a slight difference between these two forms, and in most of the cases, either of them can be used. If present continuous is used to express a future time, the time must be mentioned, right? We need to make sure the time is mentioned. Present continuous future meaning planning or arrangement is required. Going to intention or indication, but there may not be planning. Simple present with a future meaning. Now you see, you got the simple present continuous with the future meaning. Now you get the simple present with the future meaning. The train leaves tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Time is very important. Time is to be given in the sentences. The inter-school hockey tournament begins next Monday. Time next Monday. Remember this. Simple present can also be used in future meaning. Let's see next. Special present tense is often used to express future events fixed by the calendar or any official timetable. Since the speaker has no control over these events, we could have expressed them by using will also. Now you see, the train will leave tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. That's correct. But we can write it with the present also, as we saw in the last. The inter-school hockey tournament will begin next Monday. So you can use in future as well as you can use in present. Let's see this exercise 4. Given below is a schedule of Mr. Jackson, an educationist from London. Monday, you schedule of him basically. Monday, 7 July arriving. This sort of you need to read it yourselves. Now fill in the blanks with the following passage with the simple future tense of suitable verbs. Right? You just need to see what you are going to fill there. You just need to justify basically. Mr. Jackson, the principal of Learners Academy, London, will be in Delhi from Monday 7th July to Friday 11th July. He has a very busy schedule. He Now you need to see what you are going to at Delhi on Monday. On Monday time is given, so you can write there arrives. He arrives at Delhi on Monday. That is up to you people. He arises at Delhi on Monday. Just you need to see this. Simple future you are doing with the simple present expressions. On Monday, 7th July. On Tuesday, he visits. Visiting school will convert into visits some public schools, and addressing will be converted into addresses a meeting of the principals on the need of changing the pattern of education. So children, I have done 3 for you. In the first, arrives; in the second, visits; in the third, addresses. Rest you will complete yourselves, and or you will get the answer key also.